In a world long before hospitals and pharmaceuticals, before sterile white walls and modern pills, healing was sacred. It was personal. It was ancient. Across the vast landscapes of ancient America, from the forests of the Northeast to the deserts of the Southwest and the jungles of the Amazon, medicine wasn't just a science, it was a way of life. A sacred connection between body, mind, spirit, and the earth itself. Welcome back to Untold Secrets of Ancient America, here on Echoes of America. Today, we delve into the forgotten healing arts of America's first peoples. The botanists, the shamans, the visionaries, and the deep medicine they carried. Imagine this. A healer kneels beside a fire, whispering words over a bundle of herbs wrapped in deerskin. Smoke from burning sage curls upward. Behind them, a young man lies on a woven mat, feverish. The healer isn't guessing. They're drawing on hundreds of generations of plant knowledge, handed down from elder to apprentice, from dream to waking life. Today, we call it herbalism. Back then, it was simply medicine. Ancient American cultures knew the power of plants in ways we're only beginning to rediscover. Willow bark, the source of salicin, nature's aspirin, was used to treat pain and inflammation. Echinacea, used to boost the immune system, was harvested with ceremony. The Cherokee, Lakota, Maya, and countless other cultures had their own pharmacopoeias, vast mental libraries of medicinal plants and how to prepare them. Tobacco was more than a recreational plant. It was sacred, used to open prayers, to cleanse spaces, to carry messages to the spirit world. Cedar and sweetgrass were burned to purify and protect. Birch, yarrow, juniper, mint, each with its purpose, each respected. But ancient medicine wasn't just about plants. It was about ceremony. Healing the spirit was just as important as healing the flesh. Sweat lodges or purification lodges were used across many indigenous cultures to cleanse both body and soul. In these dark, steamy spaces, heated stones were doused with water to produce steam, and participants would sweat, pray, sing, and release. It was physical detox and spiritual rebirth. Then there were vision quests, journeys into isolation, fasting, and deep reflection. These weren't just rites of passage, they were medicine, a way to confront inner wounds, to receive dreams, to realign with one's path. Smudging, too, burning sage, cedar, or sweetgrass, wasn't just a ritual. It was medicine for the unseen, clearing emotional and spiritual blockages. Healers, sometimes called shamans, sometimes medicine men or women, were chosen, not self-declared. Often called through visions, lightning strikes, illness, or near-death experiences, they served as bridges between the physical and spiritual worlds. And their tools weren't just herbs, they used chants, drums, rattles, feathers, sound and vibration as instruments of healing. And yes, they performed surgeries. Evidence of trepanation, drilling into the skull, has been found in ancient remains from Peru and possibly in North America. And here's the shocking part. Many of these patients survived. Their skulls show signs of healing. They weren't just cutting into bone, they were practicing medicine with knowledge of anatomy and purpose. They also treated fractures with splints, set bones, and used poultices made from clay, herbs, and tree sap to draw out infection. They dressed wounds with chewed plant matter, creating antiseptic bandages long before the word even existed. Massage, hot stone therapy, sweat therapy, all practiced, all intentional. But perhaps the most mysterious aspect of ancient American healing lies in the use of psychoactive plants. Across the Americas, certain plants were seen as gateways, teachers, spirits themselves. Peyote, used by cultures in the southwestern Mexico, was taken in ritual to bring visions and healing. In the Amazon, ayahuasca was used to confront inner darkness, to heal trauma, to receive knowledge. These weren't recreational experiences, they were sacred journeys. Healers guided people through these altered states, not as escapism, but as medicine for the soul. In these states, people could confront grief, heal from loss, or receive guidance. Western science is only beginning to acknowledge what these ancient healers knew all along, that the mind and body are deeply connected. And yet, for all this wisdom, so much has been lost. Colonization didn't just erase languages and lands, it targeted the healers. Medicine people were often the first to be suppressed, their ceremonies outlawed, their knowledge dismissed or stolen. And yet, some survived. Elders held on to fragments of tradition. Some passed on songs, plant lore, ceremonies, hidden behind Christian language or kept silent for generations. Today, there's a resurgence. Indigenous healers are reclaiming their roots, their medicine, and their power. And science is starting to listen. Researchers are studying ancient plant remedies, recognizing their antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and even anti-cancer properties. But the deeper lesson goes beyond the physical. Ancient American medicine reminds us, healing is not just about curing disease. It's about balance, with nature, with community, with spirit. So next time you walk in the forest or feel the sun on your skin, remember, the earth is a medicine chest. And once, not so long ago, every leaf, root, and stone held meaning. Thank you for joining us on Untold Secrets of Ancient America. If this journey into ancient healing moved you, share it, subscribe, and join us next time as we continue uncovering the mysteries of the forgotten past, right here on Echoes of America.